You got challenges that you're going to run across.
Yes, because I know I've been there before. Everything that I talk about, everything that I see, I once was there, and I know what it feels like to not live in your truth. I know what it feels like to suffer in silence. I know what it feels like to not be confident. And I'm at a point now where I'm truly happy and I'm free. And I'm telling people, y'all, this feels so good. Like you just gotta, you trust yourself. Like it takes some work because it's very difficult because people have different things that they're experiencing in their lives. So I don't want to pretend like it's just a matter of flipping a switch and it's gonna happen.
Right.
We create our lives throughout our lives that dictate what it's gonna be. However we start, like with me, I don't know if you read my book.
Yeah, right.
I grew up, I was bad, I was defiant, I was a little thug, So if I continue to stay on that path, that's what life was gonna feed me, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to switch my people that I was around. I had to start being around people that wanted to grow, people that were stretching me, people were taking me outside of my comfort zone. That's how I was able to do a conference, because I was around different people now that stretched me. I would have never thought to do that, because imposter syndrome will kick in really, really fast, because you're thinking like, who's going to come and listen to me?
Right.
Who am I to be telling people this, that, and the other? All of that stuff plays on your mental.
Right.
You have to have a certain type of confidence and thick skin, and you have to have a certain type of support system, because I wanted to quit 10,000 times. 10,000 times just to save face. Because I'm thinking like embarrassed, like what if nobody shows up? What if I fail? All of that stuff will mess with you.
What I think a lot of things helped was when you went against your grandmother and went to the military. So what made you do that? Because were you thinking that was the only way that you could change your environment, was to go to the military, or what?
I had to. So yes, I needed to get away, and I needed to go far. So, and I didn't know how I was going to get there, because I didn't go to the military right away because she didn't want me to. I went to college right up the road where my cousins were. She wanted me to be with my cousins. These people are up here. You need to go here. Okay, cool. I did that. And I just signed up. I needed to do something different. I knew, me growing up in a small town, the disadvantage for us is that we don't have a big reach, or even if we see things, we don't feel like we can get there because we haven't seen that, if that makes sense. It just seems so far. Even seeing people on TV, people on commercials, we see that, but we never fathomed that we will ever be those people.
Right.
And I knew that, like, me going to college, then what? What am I going to do after college? Well, I'm going to go somewhere and get a job, and then what? It just wasn't enough. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I couldn't stay there. I never forgot where I came from. I just knew I couldn't stay there.
So the whole time in college, you pledged Delta, right?
I did all day.
Were you supposed to? What's the sign?
It's what it is. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So why was it a family member that was a part of Delta? Or, I mean, why not AKA, and why not? What made you?
No, because they were more like my personality. I didn't have family members that were Greek.
Okay.
I was the only one that I can think of that pledged, and it was just they were the bomb on the campus. AKAs, that wasn't me. I wouldn't have fit in with them because I didn't grow up with a 2-parent home, and all of them didn't. But that was just a persona. You know what I mean? Yeah. This prissy girl. I didn't wear makeup. I dressed like a boy. I wore Jordans and stuff all the time. Played sports because I went to college playing softball, so I was an athlete. I didn't fit the criteria, so I never wanted to be an AKA. I never wanted to be anything else. But when I got to the campus and I saw the Deltas, not only were they like down to earth, but they stood for something, right? Okay. So the community service that they were doing, and it was just like relationship, the sisterhood that they had, it was like, I need to be a part of that.
Do you still are you like participating, like, you know, with the sisterhood now, or you, because a lot of people get busy and they can't really do certain things that they want to do. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the all button and all that kind of stuff, because we're going to have a lot of good interviews on this podcast.
You got challenges that you're going to run across.